Why I started investing a piece of my paycheck instead of just surviving until the next one. Let me ask you something real quick. Have you ever gotten paid, felt relieved or for about like 24 hours, and then immediately started doing the math in your head? Rent, groceries, gas, bills, something unexpected. And before you even enjoy your paycheck, it's already gone. That used to be my normal. Not because I was irresponsible, not because I didn't work hard, but because my paycheck had one job only: survive until the next one. And one day, I realized something that changed everything. My job paycheck was guaranteed, but my future wasn't. And that's when I started doing something different. I didn't quit my job. I didn't take some huge, scary leap. I didn't risk it all. I simply started investing a small piece of my paycheck instead of letting 100% of it disappear into survival. And today, I want to talk about why, because if you're watching this, chances are you felt this tension too. Let's talk about the paycheck survival loop. Here's the loop most people are stuck in, and nobody really talks about it. You trade time for money, you get paid, you pay bills, you wait. And every month the goal is the same: just make it to the next paycheck. That mindset is exhausting because no matter how hard you work, no matter how many hours you put in, you're always one surprise expense away from stress. And what really hit me was this. I wasn't tired of working. I was tired of working with no leverage. My paycheck only paid me once. Once I spent it, it was gone. And I realized something uncomfortable but powerful. If I never changed how I used my paycheck, nothing else was going to change either. The shift that changed everything. Here's the mindset shift that flipped the switch for me. Instead of asking, can I afford this? I started asking, will this pay me back? That's it. That one question. Because survival spending only solves today. Investment thinking builds options. And let me be clear. I wasn't investing thousands of dollars. I wasn't rich. I wasn't ready. I just gave myself the green light to redirect a portion of what I was already earning, even a small percentage, because I finally understood this. If 100% of your income goes to survival, you'll stay stuck in survival. But even if 5 to 10% is pointed toward growth, you start creating a new normal. Why waiting feels safe, but it isn't. A lot of people say things like, I'll invest when I make more. I'll start when things calm down. I just need to get through the season. I used to say that too. But here's the truth. Nobody wants to admit. Waiting feels safe, but it's actually the riskiest move of all. Because inflation doesn't wait, bills don't wait, life doesn't wait. And if your only income source disappears tomorrow, what happens? That question haunted me. Not in a panic way, but in a wake-up way. I realized I didn't want to depend on one stream, one schedule, one boss, one paycheck forever. I wanted options. And options come from ownership, from skills, from systems that can pay you more than once. The moment I decided to invest in myself, the real investment wasn't money. It was belief. Belief that I didn't need to have it all figured out. I didn't need to be an expert. I didn't need to be ready. I just needed to start. I chose to invest in something that taught me how to build income outside my job, without quitting, without pressure, without pretending. Something I could plug into around my life, not replace it overnight. That decision didn't make me broke. It gave me breathing room. It gave me confidence. It gave me momentum. And momentum changes how you show up everywhere. At work, at home, in life. If you're watching this and thinking, I know I need to do something different. I just don't know what. That's exactly where I was. That's why I want to share what I'm using now. Turnkey Flow. Not because it's hype, not because it's some get rich quick thing, but because it's built for people who still have a job, still have responsibilities, still need flexibility. Turnkey Flow gives you a real digital income opportunity, training you can follow step by step, a system you don't have to create from scratch, and most importantly, options. And yes, there are flexible payment plan options available because this is meant to work with real life, not against it. You don't need a perfect situation. You just need a decision. So here's my question to you. What if your paycheck didn't just help you survive, but it helped you build something? What if one decision today changed how next year looks? You don't have to invest your whole paycheck. You don't have to leap without a net. But you do have to decide whether you want to keep repeating the same cycle or create a new normal. Check out Turnkey Flow below. Explore the flexible payment options. See if it aligns with where you're headed. And remember this, you don't need permission. You don't need to wait. You just need to give yourself the green light. We're modeling what's already working, and this could be your starting point. Until next time.